start by thanking Tawanda and Shanae for inviting me here today. Like Tawanda mentioned about faith and having faith. Me and Shanae went to school together all 4 years, same year. We didn't know each other in school, but we happened to meet through Tawanda, and I just really thank you all for what you're doing for the community and for inviting me here today, so I really appreciate that. So if everyone would give the ladies of Daughters Are You Listening a round of applause for So for the past week, the young girls in this room have been exposed to arts, physical activities, social media, and showing their true colors. When it comes to exposing ourselves, there's a fine line with imagining who you are and being who you really are. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the prettiest of them all? When we look in the mirror and don't like what we see, what's the reason? Is it because you don't compare to someone who's on TV? Or because someone in your life has told you that you're less than? Or maybe because you're not comfortable with your weight, your hair, or your appearance. If that's you, then every woman in this room has had that feeling. When you want to look like the people on TV, or have the lifestyle of someone else that you see, would you really want to trade their lifestyle for everything that they have? We've all been there. How many of you in this room like Beyonce? All the girls. Well, how many of you knew that Beyonce wore her hair down all the time because she was really insecure about her big ears? How many of you know supermodel Tyra Banks? How many of you know that she was really insecure about her forehead until she got her first national magazine cover on Sports Illustrated? How about any of you all like Rihanna? A lot of hands up there. How many of you all know that she admitted that she was afraid to leave someone who had physically abused her? When you take a step back and look at someone else's life, it makes you realize how good your own personal life is. Go ahead, girl. You said it wrong. What you've learned this week about self-esteem, confidence, taking care of yourself, working together, and pushing yourself helps you love the person that you see that reflects back at you. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most confident of them all? Confidence comes from your inner strength, not to just belong, but to just be. Your self-confidence isn't based upon someone else's opinion of you, or the opinion of someone that you like, that boy in the classroom that you are trying to get his attention, or even the opinion of someone who doesn't always have your best interests at heart. Little do you know, your self-confidence begins with you. You choosing the right friends, choosing the right activities, choosing the right decisions. When you have that ultimate confidence, you'll have no problem saying no to that toxic friend. You'll have no problem going to class. Or you'll have no problem saying hello to the girl who you really don't care for, or to the girl who no one really talks to. And you'll have no problem sticking up for yourself and those who don't have a voice of their own. The title of this week's camp was Imagine Me. Imagine yourself how you truly want to be. Does the person you truly want to be include other people in their lives? Does the person you truly want to be promote success and greatness? Does the person you want to be encourage and uplift other girls? If all these things are true, then you've imagined all the women that are sitting in this room with you. They too, like you, looked in the mirror at your age and imagined who they wanted to be. Your mother, your grandmother, your aunt, your older cousins or siblings all had to take that step and reflect in the mirror. Throughout our lives, you'll meet people from all walks of life. I challenge you to not only begin to meet people, but to build relationships with people. Imagine yourself in every person that you meet. Put yourselves in their shoes and get to know their life. Your mom, dad, sister, brother, cousin, aunt, uncle, and friends can tell you all day and night how great you are. But if you don't believe that in yourself, it doesn't mean a thing. Never let a person define your self-worth. I challenge you young ladies to take what you've learned this past week and apply it to all aspects of your life. Do you want attention or do you want respect? Attention gives you instant gratification, but respect gives you a lifelong feeling of self-worth.
Yes.
Now that you've had a week of imagining yourself as to whom you want to be, it's time to put your imagination into action, to turn that imaginary figure into a reality. Whenever you think you want to be in someone else's shoes, remember that you can't just take the things that you like about their life. You have to take it all. Whether you're going to elementary, middle, or high school, you have the power to be who you want to be. Be the strength, the love, the power, the friend, and the family member that you want to be. As summer winds down and you're preparing for the school year, reflect on the person that you were last school year. Charge yourself to change that negative attitude. Were you the mean girl? Were you the nice girl? Were you the girl who included everybody? Charge yourself to work harder in school. Charge yourself to not follow a crowd that's doing something you're not comfortable with. When I look in the mirror, I see my grandmother, who is here today, who spent over 30 years working in education to enhance the lives of children of all races. When I look in the mirror, I see an aunt, who is also here today, who is instrumental in building students' literacy skills, so they could too have a successful educational career. And when I look in the mirror, I see my mother, who is here today, who has been the most resilient, strong, and beautiful woman whom I've ever met. She has been and still is my lifelong teacher and has always put everyone else before herself to make sure people like you can reach your dreams. On your table is a crown, surrounded by the color purple, which symbolizes royalty. Though you may not have a real crown or tiara at home, remember that your self-worth and self-confidence is your lifelong permanent crown that will always shine whenever you look in the mirror. Remember, one day, someone will see you when they look in the mirror. Live a life that makes your reflection one that's worth catching.
Yes.
Thank you.
Faith without Jeanette, Stephanie, I see God taking us great places. Did you guys enjoy that? Daughters, are you listening? I hope you heard what she said. Daughters, are you listening? Something profound that really touched my heart that I want you to keep in your head. She said, do you want attention or do you want respect? I tell you, when you think about a foundation of building, at the end of the day, when you walk away from here, if she didn't say anything else, everything that you think of doing, everything that you dream of doing, always remember that you want respect. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Thank you so much.
We're good to take a picture. Yeah.
Multicast here. Our photographer's coming. If any volunteers, please let me know.